I actually had a digging deep question that came from my neighbor. He was asking me if I had any kind of tool that he could use inside his house to find studs in the drywall. I said, yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. Went and got my Garrett Pro Pointer AT. You can do this with any of the Garrett Pro Pointers, but it's great for stud finding. A lot of the modern walls may have metal studs, easy to find, but the older ones are wooden with just nail heads to pinpoint. So what I do with this, we'll demonstrate here with this palette to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. So instead of trying to demonstrate this in drywall where it's hard to see what's going on, here's your nail heads in this wood. So I simply power on my Pro Pointer AT and move it toward the target. I've got it at full sensitivity. Now I'm picking up the nails. Now, in order to pinpoint those more precisely to hang a picture or do whatever you're going to do in the room, as you come in, simply tap the button. I've tuned out that metal target. It's not picking it up until I move closer. Now I've got it. I can tap the power button again and I've tuned it out once again and still move closer. There's my metal. Tap it. Again, I'm getting closer and closer to the target, and I've tapped it again to where I literally have to be right on top of that nail head to pick it up. So that's going to be a great way to frame up whatever you're doing for that job. And to go back to full sensitivity, move it away from the metal, tap the power button, I'm back to full sensitivity once again. That's with the Pro Pointer AT. I could do the same thing if I wanted to with the Pro Pointer 2. Now with this one, it's a matter of turning it off and on with the power. There's not a quick retune, but you can still accomplish the same thing. There's my nail, power it off, back on, I've lost that metal, move it closer, power it off, back on, the metal's gone until I move closer. Keep repeating the sequence until you're right on top of the target. And again, with this one, with the Pro Pointer 2, power it off, back on, back to full sensitivity. So for you treasure hunters out here, here's a digging deep tip. You don't have to go to the hardware store and buy a little tool to pinpoint metal in the walls. Either one of these pinpointers you've got, use one of the Garrett Pro Pointers, perfect pinpointing tool right there at your fingertips.